The electric hookup is located at the rear of the boat. Just simply lift the flap, push it in like so, and make sure it's firmly in. Leave the flat on top of it to help it from the weather, and to disengage, to simply pull the top and slide it out like so. The gas lock is located at the rear of the boat, and you have two gas bottles. Both of them will be on, and if one of them runs out, it will automatically switch onto the next one. In between the gas bottles you have a yellow switch, which is your isolation switch. This will be left on at all times, unless in case of emergency you smell gas and you want to turn it off. Come straight to the back of the boat and turn it off like so. The inverter is located at the rear of the boat, just underneath the back door. To turn it on, push the button and hold, and the green light will turn on. This will be used when you want to use anything powered by 240 or any sockets within the boat. When you're not using it, just tap it so the lights turn off and to preserve power. To take the roof off this boat is a really simple process. You have a winch and you have bungees located around the bottom half of the boat. I've already disconnected the bungee, so all I now need to do is very slowly wind the canopy down. What you want to keep in mind when winding it down, keep the rhythm relatively slow, and you don't want to over wind it when it's down. So as soon as the roof stops moving, just stop winding. Whilst you're taking the roof down, please ensure that the TV aerial is unplugged. To use the radio, push and hold the on button, which is located in the top left corner, and you have your preset channels here and the volume up, volume down there. And to turn it off, push and hold the on off button like so. To use the TV, you must make sure that the inverter is turned on, which is at the rear of the boat, and make sure that the switches behind the TV are turned on. Behind the microwave you have a TV booster, which has a switch that slides to the left and the right. Make sure it's to the right and a blue light will appear on the TV booster. Simply turn on the TV like so, and if you have signal, the TV will play like so. If you don't have signal, the aerial is on the top of the boat, on the roof. You may have to adjust it to find a signal. To use a DVD player on this TV, press the source button, which is located above the up arrow, and go down to DVD. Push DVD in, and the DVD slot is just on the side here. This is the heater control. You have a thermostat here that provides the temperature that's in the boat, and you have arrows that you would like the boat to be at. If you press this top left button with the fan on, the boat will give you cold air, which circulates the air that's already in the boat. The top right button is the heater, and the heater control will turn on, and after about 10 minutes it will give you the heating facility. On this boat you have several dials. The main two you need to focus on is your fuel and your revometer. Upon arrival, your boat will be on full fuel, and your revometer will be used to determine how fast you're travelling. So at 4 miles an hour, you'll be travelling at roughly 1200 revs. If any of the warning lights come on, please moor up as soon as possible and give us a phone call. You also have a horn button and your domestic water pump. So if you want your taps to work, just simply pull this out and your taps will now be pressurised. To start the boat, ensure that the throttle is in the neutral position, and you have a button located on the right hand side of the throttle. Simply push that button in and push the throttle forward. This will rev the engine upon start but not drive anywhere. Simply turn the key to heat for about 10 seconds and then turn the key to start like so. Slowly pull the throttle backwards to this neutral line. As soon as you hit the neutral line, you'll feel it click, and this is where you go and get the ropes and begin your journey. To turn the boat off, simply turn the key to the off position like so. To use the bow thrusters on this boat, you have an on button. You have to push this button twice for it to turn on. You then use the left button to move the bow of the boat to the left, and you have to press the right to move the bow of the boat to the right. When you're not using it, please remember to turn it off to save power. To flush this toilet, you have a foot pedal located underneath the boat. Simply push this all the way down and push the toilet flush button like so. After you've had a shower in this room, the water may sit on the floor. Simply push and hold the shower drain button to empty the floor. If you'd like to use the gas oven, ensure that the isolation switch in this cupboard is turned on. When it's in line with the pipe, it's on. When it's not in line with the pipe, it's off. So make sure it's on. Then lift up the glass and light it accordingly, like so. Push it in and use the sparker like so. Please ensure that the hob is cold before putting the lid back down, and the same with the grill.